Hello Monster Jam fans, and welcome back to another Monster Jam OST video. Today we are going to review the Case A assortment for 2020 Hot Wheels monster trucks. Well, welcome back everyone to another Monster Jam OST review video for Hot Wheels. Again, as I've said in my previous videos, I am doing more Hot Wheels videos due to the fact that one, there's not a lot of new Spin Master stuff for me to review currently, and two, the 2020 season for Spin Master has not yet started. So Hot Wheels always has started historically in late November, or early November in this case, into December for 2020. And sure enough, they did start 2020 off very early. This is the first portion of the video that I'm going to do today. I currently, at this time of filming on November 9th, I do not have the Milk Monster monster truck. So at some point you guys will see it in the video, but right now when I'm starting the video, I do not have it, but I will review the rest of the trucks and then add that portion in later on. This is the 2020 Hot Wheels assortment for Case A, the first case of the year. And you can see the back of the card has 3 new trucks and 5 repeats. So the new trucks are Milk Monster, which previously was only in 124 scale. I'm very happy they're bringing 124 scale trucks back into the 164 scale line. One Bad Ghoul, also a 124 exclusive, now making its appearance in the 164 scale. The regular Bone Shaker from the Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live Tour. Brand new casting, Twin Mill, which I said last year or at the beginning of this year they should make because Twin Mill is a very popular casting for Hot Wheels, if not one of the most famous ones, and they finally made it. Loco Punk, another re-release, very common re-release. They've done it maybe 4 times now. Invader with this paint job from last year's season. So basically it had the Hot Wheels Demo Derby paint scheme. Sriracha, another repeat, and then SpongeBob actually has something new about it, which I will show you in a moment. I want to start actually with the SpongeBob truck. We will come back to the others in a moment. Here is the Hot Wheels Monster Truck SpongeBob, the second time we're receiving SpongeBob. I already have one out of the box from the 2019 season release. And you can see, here's the back of the box. Here's the cringy stats, as I like to call them. You can see the name is SpongeBob SquarePants. The truck type is character. The strength is absorbance. The crash attack is Bikini Bottom Bash, and the motivation is to pop their barnacles. They are doing the Crushable Cars series from 2013 once again for this year. Let's unbox it. Number 7 of 75, SpongeBob for this year's Character Cars series. So here is SpongeBob Part 2. And you're probably wondering what the heck is different from the original one. And honestly, it is the most microscopic thing. Only completists or real big collectors will probably want to pick this one up. So here's the 2019 edition. You'll notice it says 2108. That's a copyright, and they did it incorrect. They misspelled 2018. And as I assume they would, they immediately fixed that for the following year's release with 2018 instead of 2108. Viacom International Incorporated. That is the only difference between these two SpongeBob trucks. It is that misspelled error that they have fixed in the new edition. And here's the crushable car. You fold it, you click it, and you crush it. So if I press, you can see it takes so much force to break these down. It is not a good idea for the crushable cars. So yeah, these are, I really don't care for them. They're cool to have for displays. But if you try to smash this, I mean, I could do it with the tire. It's not easy to do. So there's the recrushable car, or the crushable cars. They're not the recrushable cars. The other ones were rubber, but these ones are plastic, hard plastic. And now we have the One Bad Ghoul. I will do Milk Monster last, obviously, so One Bad Ghoul, and then we'll get into Twin Mill. But the One Bad Ghoul, as I previously mentioned, was only in the 124 scale last year, and now it is in 164 scale this year. Number 5 of 75, and number 1 of the Tinted Wheels series. And here are the cringy stats. You can see the name is One Bad Ghoul. The truck type is SUV. The strength is Ghoulish Grab. The crash attack is Skull Shoveler. The motivation is to goblin them all up. Goblin them all up. Interesting. I'm not sure who comes up with these things. The one thing I really like about this actually is the render. You can see the clear tires are showing the roll cage and stuff through them. That's very cool, paying attention to that detail. Whoever did the renderings did a pretty good job. Besides that, whoever did the stats, not so much. But anyway, here we go, the One Bad Ghoul. And here it is, the first of its kind with the clear rims and clear tires at the same time. This is something I wanted them to do for a very long time, especially back when they had Monster Jam as a contractor. You can see the clear rims. If you guys have watched my channel for a while, you guys know that I love anything that's kind of a transparent color on the monster trucks. So having clear rims and clear tires at the same time was perfect for me personally. As a buyer, I love this. And you can see right through the rims. And if you look here, you can even see the threads of the actual axle inside of there. I love when you can see through into the mechanics of each truck. So the X-Ray series was a big one for me. I love that series. And now we have the clear tires with clear rims. And they're these kind of dark purple, eerie looking purple tires with some dark gray rims. And if you guys have noticed from the 124 scale, which I do not have, the original paint scheme had black tires with purple rims, so now it's inversed with purple tires and black rims. And yes, One Bad Ghoul is actually a split paint job. Many people may have not noticed this. If they just see it from the box, you can't really tell. The right side is the male driver of this hearse body. So basically it's based off of a hearse. You can see the hearse purple with the metal workings here. So this is a hearse, which is what they transfer corpses to the morgues or to funerals. So that's why it's called a ghoul. Obviously, it's a very Halloween-y theme here with the driver with this really creepy hand. Tons of great artwork on this truck. I love when they do creative things like this. Not so much when they do things like Motosaurus, but when they do things like this, I do appreciate it. So good job, whoever designed this one, with the Hot Wheels logo in the gold metal working, spider webs, the red curtains, another really cool eerie thing. The roof here with the One Bad Ghoul. There's something on the top here. Looks like it's a paint chip, I guess. And you can see One Bad Ghoul with the red curtains, skulls. We got Hot Wheels logos, the iron gates in purple. The Hot Wheels logo is made out of spider webs. The skeletons here. A dark cherry red windshield with 2 gold shovels, obviously for the morgue. And then we have a Monster Trucks logo there. The iron gates. Nothing on the front grille, but you can see the paint color is this dark, smoky metallic with metal flake gray. And the tailgate says One Bad Ghoul. And then on the left side, unlike the right side, we have a female driver or passenger. Actually, she would be the driver if it's the left side and he would be the passenger, but I think it's reversed. But here you go. She also has this long hand with the really long nails, bracelets, a tattoo with a heart and the arrow through it. You can see she just... It's so creepy. This truck is really creepy. The eyes are like sunken in and baggy with her makeup and red hair. And you got a big smile with the sharp teeth and lipstick. Same stuff here with the artwork as far as the side panel goes. And those awesome clear rims with the purple tires. So props to Mattel. They did a great job with the One Bad Ghoul. I'm very happy they brought it from 124 scale into 164 scale. And now we have the Twin Mill. So Twin Mill, another one that I had talked about previously, which is because I suggested it back in the beginning of 2019. Now I figured they would do it at some point, and they did it this year, 2020. You can see Crash Legends 1 of 5. I'm assuming we'll have Roger Dodger, Dairy Delivery, Bone Shaker. The Twin Mill obviously is one of them, and then one more, which I'm not too sure which they'll do yet, but I'm sure it's one of the more famous car castings. And you can see the name is Twin Mill, the truck type is Hot Rod, the strength is dual V8 engines, the crash attack, double down stomp, and the motivation is to hit them twice as hard. Then you have the render of Twin Mill, and here we go. So Twin Mill is a very interesting truck because in the Hot Wheels car world, we have a Twin Mill with a windshield. But in Hot Wheels Monster Trucks world, we have a windowless Twin Mill. And when I say that, I mean it's literally windowless. It's actually a black decal over what would be the windshield area if they cut it out. You can see also, I have a big problem with Twin Mill. The only reason why is because of how thin it is. It's just, it looks so strange from a side view. So you can see inside if you actually can, but you can't really see. But here is the undercarriage. I think that they could have fit a windshield. Honestly, if they did the windshield, they made this the post out of the windshield like they usually do, and they wrapped it around the engine in the front to make it the post, they could have done it. But right now, they did not do it, and it looks really strange once you notice it. I actually didn't know it was not a windshield until Driver's Ed pointed out in his review video, but regardless of that, it's actually a really cool paint scheme, and it's hard to see, but it's really cool. It's a blue finish over Zamac, which makes it like a reflective chrome. You can see the Monstrux logo in bright blue, 68 with pinstriping, Hot Wheels logo in blue, light blue, and dark blue, and silver. The twin mill engines with the Hot Wheels logo molded onto them on both sides. And then we have the hood here with the 68 Hot Wheels logo, the stripes down the side, and then you can see it says twin mill right there next to the windshield, quote unquote windshield, and 68 here with more pinstriping, and down the back with this area. So that's twin mill. I'm sure we'll see this thing many more times this year because they will at some point re-release this thing in the singles. But for right now, I am pretty happy with it. Only because I think I suggested to do it, and maybe they took that idea, but I doubt it. I'm sure it was on the planning for a long time. You can also see black rims with red beadlocks. Definitely an offset to this color. It's not matching, but it doesn't look bad. This is a great idea. I think it's because it's redline. I think that's what they're kind of going for here with this truck. Maybe all of the Crash Legends will have redline rims, because if they do Bone Shaker, it's probably going to be redline as well. And the last truck for this review finally came in the mail. Thank you to Savage One Customs Tyler Ramirez for supplying this truck. This is the Milk Monster number 4 of 75. He also wanted me to quickly show you guys the custom Spin Master Monster Jam Son of a Digger custom he made for me. He did an incredible job with the details. I have posted this on my Instagram so you can see it in better lighting and better pictures. But this is back to the Hot Wheels review. This is the last one, like I said. This is number 2 of 5 for the Fast Foodie series. And here's the back of the box, and here are the stats. You can see the name is Milk Monster, the truck type is City, the strength is loads of calcium, the crash tag is Milk Mash, and the motivation is to always pour it on. So now we have the last truck of the mix, and we're going to unbox it right now. And here it is, the Milk Monster. One thing I want to point out is that it shows a yellow window on the card here, on both the front and the back, and it actually has a silver window or a gray window in the actual insert. So I just want to point that out. That's something I noticed, but anyway, it's not that big of a deal. Here is the Milk Monster itself. You can see it has the insert, and then we have the recrushable car or crushable car, whatever you call those. Then we have the truck itself. Now the truck itself is actually a really nice model, one of my favorites that they've made so far for their entire line. It was in 1/24 scale last year. For most of its time, it was in the 1/24 scale. Now, finally in the 1/64 scale. And you can see it does have pearlescent white paint, which is actually really cool. The color of the paint on Mattel trucks has always been really good. Obviously, they've had years and years and years of experience doing die-cast trucks with paint colors, so they do a really good job with their paint. Their graphics also on this truck, the design itself is really nice. The designers did a great job with it as well. You can see the cookie and the mouth. It's kind of trying to, I guess not escape, but it's really scared of the Milk Monster, because milk... you know, you dip cookies into milk and you eat them. So this Milk Monster is about to eat this cookie. You can see the crumbs of a fallen cookie member. Obviously these two are really scared because their friend was just eaten, I guess. It kind of gruesome, but anyway, the Milk Monster in purple, the pearlescent paint sticks through the background really well. The Monstrux logo, the back tailgate area, the back doors with the pearlescent paint as well. And the Milk Monster with some waves of milk. And then we have the roof here, which, as you know, cookies and milk. And then, of course, they had to have a cereal aspect. So you can see the cereal with the Milk Monster. The Milk Monster has a giant spoon and it's scooping up the cereal. Kind of looks like Fruit Loops or something like that. And you can see a bunch of different pieces of cereal that have already been eaten. All these tiny little screaming cereals trying to escape the Milk Monster wave. And you can see the name there again. Just a wonderful job with the graphics, the design overall. Sometimes they do a great job, sometimes they don't, but this is a case where the graphics I do enjoy. I enjoy things like this, these cartoony style ones where they do a lot of shading and detail. You can also see it has a blue roll cage and white rims. Let me know what you guys think about these trucks in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time. This is Ryan of Monster Jam OCD, signing out.